morning. It's another beautiful mountain morning up here at one of the lakes in northern BC. And although it's a bright day, we're going to go out and try some moose calling. We're going to go through some of the basic techniques, and then we'll get into some of the more advanced techniques of calling. I'll start out with one of those, and depending on where I am, I'll give it as much volume as possible. Try to reach out and get those moose. On a good day, you should be able to call them in from 3 to 4 kilometers away. That's about 2 miles for our friends to the south. Now, you don't want to overcall with a moose. As with any animal, they'll figure something's wrong if you just keep bellowing steady. I start off with a set of calls and space them out about every half hour, starting around 3 o'clock in the afternoon if I'm doing an evening hunt, because the moose are getting up from their afternoon nap and starting to move around then. So I'll do a set of calls, wait half an hour, do another set of calls, wait 15 minutes, and then get it closer and closer till I'm down to about 5-minute intervals. And you have to be patient. At the start of the rut, the moose will take a while to warm up to you and also take a while to get to you. So sit down, make yourself comfortable, have a good shooting vantage point, and then start your calling. You start off by making a nasal sound, an sound, so you can feel it vibrate in your nose. Then when you close over your nose with your hands and you cup to give yourself some volume and pinch off the nose to get that nasal sound. I mean, a moose's nose is about that long, so you've got to work pretty hard to replicate that. But let's try it again. You'll notice at the end of my call, I make a guttural. No. I do, actually. Okay. Interruption for phone calls out in the north here. The sat phone's finally working. Anyways, you make a guttural sound at the end. And I don't know why, but that seems to get them stoked up pretty good. Listen again. Now that's the cow call. If it works, you're going to have a bull come in pretty quick. He's going to be making a sound somewhat similar to this, and I call it a tending grunt. Now I'll throw one of those in if I've got a bull that's out there but he's not too hot yet. When he hears that other bull coming in by his cow, that usually gets him excited and gets him running. Well, let's go out in the field and see if we can find some moose sign and put this calling to work. This is a bull I've called in one morning in front of our cabin, and he's come in and he's hung up right in front of me. But I don't want to overcall, so I watch him and wait till he makes his first move. When I see that he's trying to leave, I start with a very plaintive call, see if that works. And I watch, and sure enough, that was enough to turn him. This was a fun bull to watch because of the chunk of tree branch that he's
hooked up in those large brow tines of his. And again, I mean, it's a nice bull. The left antler's a little weak, and we just let him go because we're looking for something a little more balanced. But it's very exciting having these guys come in like this. And you can see he keeps turning, looking up towards me. I'm standing out in the open. He can see me, but what he can't figure out is where that cow is that he knows is around. Had I wanted to, I could have called this guy back again and kept playing with him. But if you overcall in an area, the moose start to get wise to you. Sometimes it's best just to do your one call, get him in, check him out, and then let him go.